Hello? There we go. All right. I'm having issues today. All right. Today we're going to do the Zwift Games 25. Turn my audio down. We're going to do the Queen. It's going to be a longer ride. Hopefully it'll take me about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I've had pretty bad luck so far on my stream. I can't get my stream to show up any of the chat box. Having issues with everything right now. So, oh, now it's not wanting to load. There we go. All right, we got 27.7 miles. I believe there's about 2,900 feet of elevation. The Zwift Games, I believe, starts. The 25 Queen route starts maybe Monday. I have to look that up. But this will be the last and final route of all the Zwift Games. I'm going to kind of take it easy to begin with, and I'll warm up for about 5-10 minutes. I couldn't get my audio to work. I couldn't get my OBS streaming software to work. I tried to open Zwift and it didn't want to open. My text chat overlay is not working. So it's been a fun setup so far. Maybe during this route Recon I can try to fix it, but I may have to work on it once the stream's over. Oh well. All right. Let me look up when this route is actually going to go live. Well, I guess you can ride it now, but as far as the Zwift Games, so this route will be March 16th through March 30th. So today's the 13th that I'm streaming. So in 3 days, which will be Sunday. And it is the longest route so far. believe Route 4 or Stage 4 of the Zwift Games starts tomorrow. This is the only route that I haven't even attempted to recon yet. Let's see. I'm going to try to open up the route and figure out what kind of KOMs, what kind of sprints. Zwift Games 25 Queen. Alright, so we have the Jarvis KOM reverse. We have the Jarvis Sprint reverse, the Mayan Mountainside KOM, and the Itza KOM. With a total of 2,932 feet of elevation. So it's estimated about 2 hours long. Especially if I'm going this slow right now, I'm still kind of warming up. Probably won't talk too much during the stream since it's gonna be a longer stream unless I get more people in here. But it'll be mainly for people that just kind of want to review the route, figure out where all the inclines are. To get ready for the actual race on the 16th. I've been watching a lot of streamers, well, YouTubers that have been uploading Zwift videos. And they're a lot. I think it's Bradbury. His setup is awesome. His green screen in the back. Multiple riders with him on Discord. That's pretty cool. I'm going to try to just stay around 200 watts. So here's the first KOM, the Jarvis KOM reverse. The shortest of 3, I believe. So the average is about 3.1% incline for the whole thing. Maybe 8% max for this first part. Too bad. For the first 10 minutes. Still have 24 miles to go. All right. So we got the first low climb was 8%. So far we're at 10% for the second one. Yeah, max of 10. Not bad. And this is the Jarvis KOM reverse. Forgot I had to feather it. And then I accidentally used it. Well, we've got the Jarvis sprint reverse, I believe is next. Need to figure out how to do overlays to throw up on screen while I'm doing this. Make it a little more visually appealing. I'm gonna look later and see. Let's see where I am on the Zwift Games. So right now, I'm ranked 1,626 out of 51,819. In the sprint, I'm ranked 2,562 out of 44,597. In the climb, I'm ranked 4,741 out of 24,583. So overall, 1,626. And this is, I guess, considered the epic category. The Zwift Games 25 Queen route. So once I finish this on the actual race day, it'll give me a ranking for that day. And I figure there won't be a lot of people who come in here and watch this. It's just going to be a long, boring route. So right now we're in the Jarvis lap reverse. Let's see. Yeah, there's Jarvis right there. I need to get the actual breakdown for the map. There's a different place that y'all get the actual like specific parts of each map. I know there's Zwift Insider, but I always feel like those 3D models are the hardest to actually interact with. Let's see if I can get my pets to work. I don't know what it is. It just stops working. I'll probably have to redo it. I think my favorite part of the stream is mainly when I'm racing, when people interact and it actually pops up on the screen and not just in the chat box. So there's a total of about 28 miles. We're almost done with the first quarter, and we haven't even really reached any of the hard stuff. (2,900 feet elevation, and we're at 230. And that dude. I wish they changed the chat on the actual Zwift screen so it didn't cover up the route on the minimap. It's kind of annoying. So the feather up. Let's see. The feather up will be the power up, and it will be awarded at the start of the race. And if you've done all the Zwift Game races prior to this, you will get 1,000 experience for completing all 5 routes. Plus, if you haven't done this route prior to race day, I believe it's like another 650 experience for just completing this route. On top of 32 experience every mile, and there's 27 miles. So another, so what is that? 800 experience. And I'm really trying to get to level 39 so I can get the disc wheels for the races. Excuse me. So we're about a third of the way into this map. Well, not quite. But we don't even have but a tenth of the elevation. So I think this hill coming up will be the start of the pack spreading out. The first one may be, but everyone's pretty fresh. Alright, here we go. Epic K win. I've noticed a lot of people using their drop bars for doing kills. I'm gonna try it. Let's see how it is. I don't do anything too crazy, just lower cadence, light push. At the very beginning, we're already almost at 10%. I will sit for a minute. Oh, here it is. 12%. 11. Feels not that bad. Even the 12% was pretty short. Now I'm not pushing too hard. But I bet the last part of this will be fun. Oh, I still use my feather. That's the only problem I found with these Zwift rides. When I go to use the drops, my knuckles hit the little orange buttons. Now I'm sure I can make it to where that button does something different so I don't waste my power-ups, but I haven't done that yet. Excuse me. So I guess you're not doing the full epic KOM. Good to know. This will probably be the hardest course for me. We got hills. We have some hills. And we have some more hills. What's going to really suck is the sprint at the very end. Alright, 10 miles in, 17 to go, 32 miles, 32 minutes into this workout, / Recon. And the downhills for me are going to be harder. It's so light.
Ride on!
All right. This will definitely be a race. Someone needs to have their nutrition figured out by the well before. About another mile left till we reach the halfway point. Alright, so we're halfway there. Not even but a fifth of the way up as far as elevation. That's cool. If you're going to race this, I would suggest relaxing as much as you can till you get to the second half of this race. Now, there's a lot of better riders than me. But I will probably do the opposite of what I'm saying and ruin myself the first half. Like yesterday, I was doing the big spin. I said I was going to do a zone 2 easy workout. So I was going to do the big spin twice. I was doing like zone 4, zone 3, 4. Not taking it easy. And the second time, I was doing like zone 1, 2. Not very consistent. All right, the Mayan Mountainside KOM. So this is about a little past halfway. See how this goes. I'm gonna drop the cadence. Just kind of push a little bit. Still trying to figure out gearing and cadence. And 12 miles left. Let's see. Last time I did this was a month ago. At 4:48. But 2 months ago, PR is 4:38. I believe anything under 6% is draftable. So if you can find a strong rider to pull you through, this will be it. Do not draft off me. You will lose. Like here, try to draft off this person. Maybe fast. I really need to work on my heels. Not a very good time. Too much for zone 2. Oh. "16 miles in, 11 and a half to go." I think I'm gonna do this. Take tomorrow off. Do the Zwift Games. Alright, here's It's a KOM. But do the Zwift Games stage 4 Saturday and try to do it live. And then I don't know if I want to do this Sunday. So I might do this live Monday. So Saturday, Monday, I'll do Zwift Games, stages 4 and then 5. I don't think I have the endurance for this. The total elevation is 2,900. We're 17 miles in, just about. We're only a third of the way done. As far as elevation. I want to say it said if you're averaging about 2 watts per kilo, it'll take you about 2 hours to complete this course. And I believe 3 watts per kilo made it to an hour and a half. And I didn't look past that because I'm at 3 watts per kilo average about. Now for this run, I'll probably do it slower than an hour and a half, but it'll be a good reference once I finish. I don't know why I'm pushing on a trial run. Take it easy. All right. I think the Zwift Games has been the one thing I've looked forward to doing the most so far. The races are fun. There's more people interested in it, more people involved, a lot more competition. Now this course sucks. But it's not bad. Yeah. Just another 1,700 feet elevation, and I'll be done. I'm gonna chill for a minute. I'm 14 seconds in front of my last PR for the It's Okay win. Well, actually, I don't know why it shows like your worst PR. It's 902 when it comes to having the little wrist. Oh, there's Eric. How's it going, Eric? I don't know what happened, but my OBS stream was awful this morning. Couldn't get my mic to work. Lyft wasn't loading. My computer restarted like 5 minutes before I said I was going to stream. My chat overlay doesn't work right now. Been good. I think the worst is when I start streaming. Yours does that a lot too? Yeah. When I start streaming and it shows like excellent connection, then you hit go live and it's like error, critical connection. You have to try to figure it out. Every time it upgrades, or Zwift, or my OBS, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Anyway, this is the 5th and final route for the Zwift Games. So I'm doing a little recon, and you just joined in for the spicy stuff. Am I using Wi-Fi or hardwired? I'm using Wi-Fi. Do you think, you did this one during a workout? I should have done this during a workout for erg mode. But anyway, yeah, I'm using Wi-Fi. And it shows I've had 0 drop frames, 60 frames per second, about 9,000 kilobytes per second. But it's not really the stream it's just the beginning. Nothing like erg on those nasty climbs. Yeah. I just need to experience the trauma effort level. All right. This is the fun part. I'm trying to use my drops instead. Ugh. Oh. Be a good way to train hills and standing. Anything new with you, Eric? Did you ever get your bike out of the shop? Oh. You did big spin for the week. You went too hard. It was supposed to be a rest day. Yeah. This is my rest day too. But now tomorrow is my new rest day. Oh. Your road bike's still in. It sucks. So I'm gonna try to stream stage 4 of the Zwift Games Saturday around the same time. And then since my new rest day is tomorrow, I'm gonna take Sunday off and stream this course on Monday. Let's see how well that goes. Oh, VPN go, Jill. After my first hour, Eric says, "You know what you're in for." I do this time. and it's not fun. But hopefully I can rest well and eat plenty of food and be ready for this on Monday. I think Saturday's Stage 4 Zwift game race will be fun. And I checked this morning. There are overall in the Zwift Games, there's 52,000 people. And right now I'm 1,652. So I don't plan on winning it this year. But next year, I would love to try. I'm just not in that kind of shape yet. Excuse me. Eric says that's a great score. Thank you. My weakness, hills and sprints. And I think majority of these races I've not done well in the hills and sprints. So it's kind of a goal for it now to work on. Do a little VO2 and hills. Maybe try to get into the next racing category. Until I figure out my next goal. And I don't know if you've noticed, Eric, but I've been standing for the majority of this hill. Oh, my goodness. All right. Time to relax for a bit. I think it helps a lot. Eric said, do you think standing helps? I think it really does. More just helping, I guess, the muscles involving different muscle groups instead of fatiguing the same one over and over again. That's definitely a benefit. Yeah. But I'm glad I'm sitting right now, honestly. I'm trying to pull up the route and figure out what the last part of this, what the last KOM is. While I'm going downhill. Let's see. I'm not sure. Because I did Jarvis KOM reverse at the beginning. Then Mayan Mountainside KOM. Or was that what I just finished? I don't know. You have 6 miles left though. I think another thing that'll help me out a lot is trying to remember while I'm going up these hills that anything under 6% is incline, is draftable. Because I always just think downhills or groups of riders is like the only thing you can draft in, and I just forget that uphill drafting is a thing. And I know this last little hill at the very end could be rough. I think the most thing I look forward to when I finish these is the protein shake that I make after. Really just food. I'm hungry. It's a good motivator. Pro tip. I should say amateur tip. This should put me at 100,000 feet of elevation when I finish. And I'll have 60,000 feet left for my Tron button. You know, I thought if I did this live stream, it would kind of help me not think about the long ride as much. But just the fact that nothing worked when I started makes me wish I just threw some headphones on and just recorded it and uploaded it later. Oh, 3.5 miles left. I think also my average watts per kilogram is going to be a lot lower for this epic race, just because of the distance. For me, I might stick around, I don't know, 215, 220. Let's see what that is. Yeah, about 3.1, 3.2 watts. Oh. First, I thought the hill was short. Zodiac approved. Says, do you do anything to stay injury free? I think as long as you eat enough protein, drink enough water, stretch, and if I feel really tight, I get a massage gun and work the tight areas. Also, just if you feel like you're hurting, I wouldn't do anything. Take a day off. Thankfully, I haven't been injured in a while. I feel like I was hurting more when I ran than I do when I bike. Alright. Little break. For the next hill. Zodiac you're still here, are you having problems getting injured a lot? Or just when you do certain things? Two and a half miles left. Zodiac says, just a little strain in the back of my right knee, but then better after lowering my seat. Yeah. I feel like lately I've had the problem with my knee as well. Like last night I was talking about it. And I did a bunch of hamstring stretches and massaged it with a massage gun. And I don't have any problems. Now I might, after I get off this bike, after this workout, but I'm just going to need to continue to stretch and massage it out. I try not to move my seat too much. And it's just me. Because then, if something else comes up, I won't know if it's because of the seat, or I'm just worn out, I'm not stretching. Yeah, I've been prioritizing a warm-up stretch before rides now. Yeah. I've been trying to just do a warm-up ride. Get my heart rate up a little bit. Body warm. And if I do a warm-up stretch before, I try to make sure it's a dynamic stretch and not a static stretch. Few miles to go. Really helps to have people in chat to talk to on something like this. Doing pretty good if my heart rate's staying in the 160s though. So we've got one more little descent, one more incline, and it should be finished. Standing for a minute. Zodiac says, I love learning more about cycling. Just want to be able to cycle more and more consistently. I definitely don't know a lot about cycling. I'm more of a knowledge base from a running standpoint. There's definitely a lot more people that know what they're doing when it comes to biking, but I think the main thing is just being consistent. You don't have to do 50 miles a day as long as you just get on the bike or do something. Could be 5-10 minutes. Could be an hour and a half. Could be 6 hours. Something. Consistent and persistent. Maybe something that doesn't have hills because it sucks. All right. Last little decline. So the X says, yeah, he'll suck because ride's fixed. Yeah. Yep. Makes it harder when you're not really moving. About a mile left. 1.2. Now this course, Zwift Games 25 Queen, which is the 5th ride of the Zwift Games. It's the very last one, and it begins on Monday. I'm pretty sure. And it's going to be a challenge. .27.5 miles. I think it's 2,900 feet of elevation. And then to race it on top of that. Now, I've mainly been in zone 3 and 4, and it's pretty rough. But I'm almost done. The last mile up a hill is always the slowest. Oh. After this ride, I think it'll be 150 miles for the week. Hmm. 0.9 miles. We're slow. All right, the last little break before the finish. I'm gonna try to see how long I can stand on this part. Eric said, sorry I had to hop off and take a call. Yes, last climb. I feel like I've been on this last mile for 10 minutes. Almost done. Trying not to sweat all over my computer. Half a mile. There. There. Oh. My legs are dead. I know I have noise cancellation, so y'all can't hear me breathing very well, but I'm struggling. think I'm gonna get close to like 2,000 experience. I'm gonna get 1,000 for completing all 5 of the routes. Then I'm gonna get another 700 for completing this route. Bonus point if you do the radio tower climb at the end. I don't know, man. This was already supposed to be my rest day. But I'm trying to get this done before the final stage of the Zwift Games. Plus, I wanted to see what it was like before Monday. The radio tower, have I done that one? I honestly have no idea. I know it's like one of the most inclined, and of course, there's so many courses that I need to get done. All right. Thank goodness. Zwift Game 25 Queen is done. Oh yeah, I'm all 38. One more level and I get those disc wheels. And want the vintage gloves. Do a U-turn. I'll show you the radio tower climb. I think I'm about to get off. Honestly, you have to show me another time. I'm gonna get some of this downhill action and then I'm gonna get off. But I appreciate everyone who came in and joined the chat. I know it wasn't very exciting, but I wanted to see what the course is like. So, see you, Zodiac. See you, Eric. Till next time. Right on.